Hello and good morning. Okay, so, what's the difference since last time? Well, first off, found out that these were in fact Juggernaut marks I picked up, so we'll probably pick up hoplites somewhere else. You know, general kind of good stuff. Now, obviously they're going to be at a little bit of a crappy level for a while, but most of their stuff carries over at any rate. They weren't terribly trained to begin with. Like this guy, who barely knows how to do anything. He knows how to swing a weapon around, so, I mean, there's that. Or stab it around in this case. Yeah, let's just do that. We're gonna be a light spear guy for now. Hopefully a heavy spear guy later. Guy's gonna be... the hell is he? A two-hander guy? There we go. He's a two-hander guy, but they're not gonna be very useful for this upcoming fight. So, yeah, Juggernauts are kind of your fast bruiser kind of setup. But, this is the neutral trio, as I like to call them. Basically, it's a fight to try and evac some folks. Now, you won't be useful, you definitely won't be useful. These two probably won't either. Definitely want two healers. So, what I remember about this fight, there's monster units on it. There's a lot of flying units on it. Actually, I think they're all flying, if I'm remembering right. Because I remember basically just ending up having to take Canopus up to the very top and just finish the fight. Alright, so, let's subdue. Maybe we'll be able to get some new animal friends. Murden, definitely, because if there's monster units, there needs to be stun. If they're flying, you won't be very useful. However, I think an Alice and... who? Voltaire, maybe? Let's go with Voltaire. There we go, we got stun, we got damage, and got support damage. The last two slots... probably archers. I got them their nomad stuff, finally. I had picked up their... well, I had crafted them better gloves a while ago, but now they can use the basic version. They're basically one level off from using the other ones, but... whatever. What else? Oh, I decided to try and use Lloyd like this. I just kind of make him a little bit faster. Since basically he was just getting weighed down and slowed down by the other weapons, so... potentially this could be good for him. I don't know. But I don't think it's really worth risking him for this one. He's already taken an injury before, so... I mean, if there's monster units, there's probably going to be injuries being taken. Now, as far as map layout goes, if we look at this entire map like it is right here, like, let's say you start down here, like, if we're... like, let's say the fortress is over here, right? You start down here. I believe two of them are right here, and then, like, one of them's over here or something. And, like, their leader's right at the very top. But you can't get to him because there's a bunch of crap all over the place. So... you know, we'll see if this goes. Am I forgetting something? Probably. I'm probably forgetting something. Ah. Nah, she's just bleeding out, taking a nap. Also, I love that this guy says this. He's like, look at this. It is absolutely a meat grinder. Alright. What do we do here? So first thing we can see right off the bat, everybody is super fast. We've got like 2 slow units and everybody else is all super quick. That's a good start. How loyal are these guys? That's a maybe. That's a definitely. That one needs to die, and that one is also a maybe. Now, what about birdies? I think I have a guy with a recruit. Alright, well, one of them's looking likely. Alright. Hey, where is that one? Which one is he? For that matter, did they both have whips? Yeah. Alright, so they've got no ranged. Do they have any healing? No and no. Okay, so no healing. I'm a little bit worried by that, because why are they so confident that they don't need healing? Well, I mean, I kind of vaguely remember why. But bear in mind, last time around, I just kind of had overpowered old version Canopus for this. So, a little bit of a different story there. I didn't have to directly fight this map, and, well, ended up having issues even in that situation. Now, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull forward. Chamos, the thug wizard in the back there, he's not getting saved. I'm just telling you that right now. There's no way we're getting back to him. Alright. He needs to be charged up. I think it was like 50 or something for evac. Let me see. Uh, 60. Although range of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just like anywhere around here should be fine. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, you're gonna be moving a little faster, so charge her up. There we go. She should be good to go next turn then. I think, as long as none of them take those spots. Maybe have Alice evac the other one? We'll see. Okay, that's not gonna hit, but what about this? Breached. Breached. You go ahead and shove a friggin' wine glass down your throat. That's how war works. Right. Thanks for that 10% proc. Actually, I think it's like 15% on heavy hammers. Oh, sure. You know, just everyone gets stunned. This is fantastic. That's a bad start. Gotta get... Well, at the very least, I have to get Murden unstunned as soon as possible. Alice taking hits, I don't mind much. And this is out of range, right? Yeah, just one tile out of range. Alright. You innervate then. Or actually just use an item, I think. Just in friggin' case. There we go. That's a good monk. Alright. So his damage is pretty awesome right now. He seems to be hitting like 100, so that should be very workable. Please don't kill her off yet. You'll need her for stuff. Okay, Yosian is going to function as a frontliner for now, hopefully blocking some folks. And their speed is a bit of a problem. They get a lot of turns. Also, they seem to have taken everyone except for one spot that I need to get. That's also problematic. Alright, you need some charging. I think we're gonna set up a front line and hopefully have Murden throw out some stuns. And then just have the range units probably take care of the Terranites. Try to recruit the birds and the beaks. Birds and the beaks. Man, I really want to recruit them now. That sounds awesome. Birds and the beaks. Birds and the beaks. Front line doesn't really matter much when everyone can fly. Chugging coffee and still asleep. How does that even work? Alright, well, eventually, Denim will have a turn. Actually, Eddard, let's try to recruit you first. Do I even have anyone with recruit? I don't think I have anyone with recruit. I'm thinking about this completely wrong. Alright, yeah, no, I seriously don't, do I? You might have... You don't, you don't, you don't. No. Well, thought this through. Okay. Probably try to take out at least one of them. Accuracy sucks so hard. Alright. Now's not the time to be taking risky shots. And you're stunned anyway, fantastic. Okay, we're making no progress, and I think Tammuz might not even be savable at this point. Especially considering Felicia never wants to seem to get her turn. Oh, there we go. Alright, is he savable? Yes, he is. Okay. Nifty. Come on! It's 40%. Did you end up hitting it and hitting a crit too? Need to play a nice game. Quite rude. Quite rude. That took just got me. Okay. Let's try to recruit a birdie. Now, you would just die from that. Fantastic. Good lord. 27 and 31 for some reason. Please join. Alright, well, worth a shot. Of course you hit your stun. And at least they hit their own guy, even if they took out Voltaire, who did absolutely friggin' nothing. Alright, look, if we could stop hitting those 40%, that'd be dandy. And crits on every round, that'd be dandy. You know? Maybe just chill out a little bit with that. Okay, I did not mean to hit that. Crap. Okay, he's dead now. I actually meant to cancel out of that because I just wanted to see what his hit odds were. Okay, that's not the kind of poking of Felicia he wanted to do, alright? Calm yourself down with all your weird tactics and smartness. Okay. Okay. What can we does? I'm kind of tempted to just have Denim and Felicia go and tag team this a-hole. Actually, you know what? They've got no healing element. Might as well just go straight for him anyway. I mean, he's tankier than before, but he's made the mistake of running forward. And although it's looking quite unlikely, there is at least some possibility that I can get some units close to him. Alright, Batani, you need to die. Goodbye. At least one unit gone. And Alice, provided she survives this, I need her to evac Festa. Right. Can't use it. Not in a lobber anyway. Okay. Goodbye, Murden. At least no one got petrified yet. And they're wasting all their heavy damage on units that are almost dead. I guess that's nice. Oh, wow, you missed a 40%. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Okay. Here's the thing. Denim needs to get charged up. New speed. Do you have speed? Speed. Everybody else is probably going to get overrun any second now, but it's up to him to be the hero this time. Well, you were a caster. You ran ahead of your entire front line back here. And, yeah, basically try to solo a, presumably solo a boss that's on the other side of a wall. Might be a bit of a problem. That's got 3 range on it. That was 2. Alright. Everybody else is buying time. You need to win. There we go, checkmate. Frickin' checkmate. Oof. Okay. Nah, he's just gonna die, but I'm sure he'll forgive you. Not for whatever it was you were accomplishing here again. He did something. He had some sort of goal here. So if you don't end up doing the side mission and you end up going off, I believe later on you see Leonard basically getting told off for losing a crap ton of people taking this fort. You can kind of see why. Also, he gets the option of retreating. What's that all about? Got Festa and got to Moose. So we got a flying knight now. Also, hello, Habram. Well then. What's interesting, his nickname, by the way, you get to actually see it early. If you go through neutral, in some of them you'll see like the Blind Swordsman, sometimes you'll see Habram, like I think Van Rom's his last one. He goes by Van Dam in this one. And then I believe he changes, once he says the nickname, he changes to Habram Steelsong. Yeah, it goes by a lot of names. Not really. I mean, technically speaking, it's more of the northern invasion they're fighting than the Dark Knights, but whatever. There we go. You actually said it properly. Now the guns get a blind guy swinging stuff around. No way this can go wrong. See, Leonard is so much less of a douche in this one. Like in neutral, he's kind of almost like a mentor character to Denim. Let's see what it shows under Miracle Worker. Yeah, there we go. I basically saved him. Also forgot to show this earlier, so yeah. He goes up to 60 grand. It was just insane. But, yeah. Friggin' people popping up from the dead, that's a little bit of a problem. Alright, wait. So, like it says here, she basically just bails, saying how much she'll absolutely accomplish her goals later. But you end up recruiting her at the end of the game anyway. Pretty much that's what changes between neutral and I believe chaos. Like with chaos you can just recruit her right away. With neutral you end up just going and she says, nah, you're too wishy-washy, piss off. And you find her later on and she's got sweet pirate friends, so that's awesome. I just like the cool units you can recruit on this one. Okay, no, this is the name that he goes by this time. But he changes to Steel Song at some point. These guys' stories are pretty cool, though. So yeah, when war break out, they were with the Almorcans there. And yeah, overcritical and hard-headed. So yeah, she just basically is completely okay with you after that. This guy, though. So, Taciturn, Earnest, Knight guy. Basically, he somehow got knocked out. So, yeah, when Rhyme went, he basically single-handedly broke through a line somehow. The Deathless Knight, more or less, I heard as a nickname for him. Stared death in the face many times, and yet lives on. And also, he doesn't look anything like that anymore. Apparently that'll be changed at some point. And Gamp, you know. He's looking around, looking for different stuff. Don't believe these guys are too much new. Yeah, he's just captured. He's a tad more dead than he was before, which is fine. That's no big loss for the world there. And, yeah. So here's what they look like. He is the friggin' coolest. Now, he can also be a Juggernaut. He can actually be a lot of lizard classes, but he can also be a Flying Terror Knight, which I kind of want him to be. I think we're going to do that. Flying Terror Knight? Flying Terror Knight. He's just going to be Batman. Except, like, super lethal Batman. Can't use those anymore. And I don't have anyone else with two-handers, so that's going to be his job. So he's going to be the flying smacky sort. I probably should pick him up a ring or something. What was I doing? Ring, right. Now, because he's awesome, actually one thing that should be mentioned, and I probably should adjust his setup accordingly, so... Alright, when it comes to defense, his is going to be pretty low. Flying units in general have lower general stats than normal ones, just because they have the ability to fly, so naturally. Actually, since he's using a two-hander, we're just going to go ahead and go helmet and vest on him, I think. Or helmet and armor, maybe. Do I have any heavy armor? I have literally no heavy armor, aside from chain, which is a little bit pointless by comparison. I mean, it gives him a fair bit more vit. I just don't feel like that's worthwhile for the moment. Not for his setup, anyway. That is a lot of extra weight. Or at least some extra weight. Also, basically none of his skills carry over. Also, interestingly, he is sword and shield when you get him, but he's sword and crossbow. And also apparently did everything that he did without ever fighting, because he has no skills. So, nifty. Nifty, nifty, nifty. He's just more of a spy, I guess. Just, what are you doing? You know what? I think I want her serving as Denim's doppelganger. Actually, yeah, you know what? She's gonna do the same stuff Denim does, except, essentially his squad of 3 is gonna consist of Festa, and Felicia. So there we go. And then I'm going to sort you in with the casters, I think. It's weird because I don't know, I like having them in either units of 2 or 3. Preferably 3. So these 3 seem like a good unit. These 3 seem like a good unit. These 3 right here, these 3 right here, and then these 3 right here, and then you guys are kind of whatever at this point. Kinda just newbies, so we'll deal with that as it comes. Yeah, so they're gonna be the one-offs that are situational. But yeah, so that'll be that for now. I'll see if anything should be adjusted on them, and see you next time.